All right, well, you could argue his kickboxing is as good as anyone's in this division, but this is a mixed martial arts fight. You got to think that a lot of people in this division are going to try to put him on his ass.
Well, you have to. If you're standing with this guy, if you're stuck on your feet fighting this man, you're constantly in trouble. So you've got to give him mixed looks. But I'm going to tell you, he has been very impressive in this regard. He has shown an ability to stay upright, defend takedowns just enough to give himself a chance. And because of that, he has had a lot of success at the start of his UFC career.
And he's brought in a lot of fans from the kickboxing world. So let's see if he can produce for all the masses watching around the world tonight. All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy in his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. Tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nassourdine Imavov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, always interesting to see the early portions of an Israel Adesanya fight. You know how electric a striker this is. You know how proud New Zealand is to have him as a Kiwi in the UFC. But a lot of fighters are going to try to take him down and punish him on the ground. Not a lot of fighters are going to have success with that. Let's see how the opposition chooses to attack Adesanya here tonight.
Oh, nice right hand.
Israel Adesanya gets hit with that hook. That one had some pop behind it.
Hands up. Nice punch to the head.
Well, the last style bender's got it going here tonight, DC. As he often says, I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. His accuracy is on a completely different level than most of these middleweights he's facing.
Real quick leg kick.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad.
Diving punch lands flush to the head. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you gotta shove that knee, John.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, a big right hand. Just over 3 minutes to go.
He loaded up there on that high kick. Oh! Oh, look at that.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, doing it on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination. When you walk out to the entrance, when he's in the octagon, the fighting style, he just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Imavov's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, how good is that jab by Adesanya? Oh, that's a seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting.
Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Well, it didn't take long tonight for Israel Adesanya to find his striking flow late in the round here. He's feinting, the jabs going, the footwork just beautiful.
When he's going good, Izzy is a hard problem to solve. And it all comes back to the striking. He can dominate a fight with his stand-up ability, and that's exactly what you're seeing tonight.
Imavov's eye is closing up. Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there.
Nice leg kick. I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head? That was snuck in. Nice strike.
Round two straight ahead. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Imavov gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Straight punch there again, been there all night. A little single collar tie there.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, nice job to block the kick. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Oh, you got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, he's got his back.
In the half guard.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Good takedown defense by Israel.
That one appeared to stun him. This is not a man you want on top of you. Now the elbow to the body as the ground and pound continues to be on point by Adesanya. Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
Imavov's in half guard. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Adesanya. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Adesanya's pass is denied. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. There's got to change something. Oh, nice.
Oh, and a switch kick to the body for good measure. Nice job there by Adesanya. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the fight.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be on him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
You know, you can't even worry about it.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Ten minutes in the can. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now, knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Ready.
Third round underway.
Beautiful head kick lands.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. Israel Adesanya gets hit by that leg kick.
Nice inside leg kick by Israel.
There's the leg kick, that one checked by Adesanya. Oh, gorgeous switch kick by him there. Clearly he has practiced that move and was able to execute on Fight Night.
He can do that and not really tell you where that kick is going.
Well, you hear that crowd reaction every time he gets battered to the body. I know how tough he is, but really don't want to take too many more of those.
I mean, even us, we're grimacing like, how many?
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Adesanya.
Very fast jab there.
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Very nice leg kick there by Adesanya.
Lands another one of those. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Wow, what a fight. That knee hurt him.
Imavov's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Shots raining down. Back mount now.
Big ground and pound.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Adesanya. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Less than 2 minutes now to go. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
Look at how he turned.
Oh, he's in trouble. Checks the leg kick. Trying to stay in this fight. Imavov's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
Oh, nice.
Under a minute to go.
Big inside kick.
Oh, straight punches there again. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Nice kick, yep.
20 seconds left. Final seconds of the round.
work, guys. Come on.
Oh, good block there. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? You ready?
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who wilts and goes down first.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Well, I'm not sure I've ever seen a referee call in a doctor for bodily damage, but I'm not sure how many more of these shots he should take, DC.
He can't take many more shots. I mean, he is going to go down if he takes 1 or 2 more of these body shots. He has been thoroughly beaten to the body this fight. That is, oh man, this dude is good.
And he blocks the shot there.
Oh my God, it's hurt, it's hurt.
Gets back to his feet. That is gonna do it!
Holy smokes!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 28 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so as they say, another highlight for the appreciable reel of the middleweight champ, Israel Adesanya, your winner tonight by knockout.
Adesanya is such a powerful guy and such a big guy that when he lands, he can shut your lights off. Tonight, he gets the job done in spectacular fashion.